Hello and welcome to Sun and Moon Tarot. Today's reading is a pick a card reading. We have piles 1, 2, 3 and 4. Just pick the card which resonates with you. If more than one pile resonates with you, by all means pick more than one. And just a general note that each of these readings may not resonate with everybody, so just pick what resonates with you and let the rest go. So the underlying energy for these readings, we got the Tower, the Star, and Play. So the Tower suggests that there's a change coming from these readings, and the Star says look to the future with hope and optimism. So it's this positive, playful change, because again we have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So the change that's coming, it's one to celebrate, and it's coming in quick and suggests that negativity needs to be completely dispelled through this change. You can see all the negative people being cast out of this tower, and the Star is a reminder that whatever this change is that you want that's going to come in, it's down to you, through you having fun, through you looking forward to the future, and it will just change rapidly, and it's a reminder that you can create whatever future that you want, through fun and through love and through happiness. And yeah, that the overall energy for these cards is a massive fun change, a big new adventure that is coming, that is in store for everybody. So let's start with pile number 1. Okay, so pile number 1. Overall, what I am seeing for you is that you're patiently waiting for this victory to come in. We have the Six of Wands, which is the victory card. You are here in all your glory. This is the vision that you see for yourself. And you're currently working hard away on it here with the Eight of Pentacles. And you have this dream of this victory, and you're putting in all the hard work and you're just waiting for it to come in. And it's going to come in. With this Ace of Wands, this is air energy, and the wand here represents your dream, and through this hard work it's going to come just rushing in for you all in one go. Might catch you off guard a little bit because you're here as the Four of Swords, resting. Here's your dream buried beneath you, and you're just patiently waiting for this dream to come in, and it is going to rush in, because we also have the Death card, which suggests a change, a new beginning coming in, again like the Tower we had in the underlying energy. And it suggests that this change that's coming in, it's going to come in very quickly. So from what I get from this is you're patiently working away and you want this victory, you have this amazing dream and outcome involved, and you're currently being patient. You might be losing a bit of hope, because you're making all these wishes, you're putting in all the hard work, but the universe is about to send you something incredible, which is going to change everything and cause this new beginning for whatever dream it is that you are desiring, that you are trying to create. We also have some cards down here. Justice, take time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. So this goes with the patiently waiting for your victory and putting in all the hard work. It's to take the time to review it all. So perhaps this victory that you have in mind, it's going to come in quickly. It is going to happen for you, but perhaps you need to really look within yourself at why you were doing this, why you want it, because you can have that other sword. See, there's the sword there that they're looking at, and there's the sword here buried underneath you. You can have that. You will win in the end, but what this is telling me is that you need to really focus on perhaps why you want this, and look at the details carefully. Where can you improve? And that will help your manifestation come in a whole lot quicker. We also have the moon. Powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understand the truth of the situation. So perhaps the reason why your dream isn't coming about quick enough through your hard work is because you're worried, because you don't have that faith in yourself. And the moon card here is telling you that there will suddenly be this epiphany where, through looking within yourself surrounding this situation, you will suddenly realize your potential and have this faith in yourself and start really being proud of yourself for everything that you have achieved. And it will just come through in this epiphany as the Ace of Wands, and you'll suddenly let go of all this fear and have your tower moment and have your start and play and be able to have fun and have this dream and this victory come through a whole lot quicker. We also have the Prince of Winter. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. Again, this is the Ace of Wands. Perhaps in order to have faith in yourself, you need to go and speak to somebody. Maybe take a break from the situation. Take a breather from all this hard work that you're putting in. And withdraw within yourself a little bit. Try and find your feet again. Try and figure out who you are again, why you started. Remember why you started wanting this crowning victory. But also, maybe go and speak to a friend or a family member or your partner or a loved one, or someone who you know that you can trust, someone wise whose judgment that you can trust, that would help maybe bring light to you on what you're doing, but also something that would remind you of this ambition for why you started and to help you get that determination back. We then have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? This could be within yourself. Perhaps you're being too hard on yourself. Or perhaps other people are getting to you and stopping you from achieving this dream. Or not necessarily stopping you, but maybe they're affecting your confidence, and maybe they're being a bit like, oh no, this is too much for you. Or, oh, are you sure you can really do it? But you know that you can. And you will win in the end. You deserve this crowning victory. So perhaps this is telling you that you need to set boundaries on the negativity in your life, whether that's within yourself or from the people around you. We have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Again, that's going back to resting within yourself. You have your dream here, and you're patient and you're resting, and this is really important because it's telling you that even when you're working hard towards a dream or a goal, you still need to rest and look after yourself and remember why you started, so you don't burn the candle at both ends and tire yourself out. I do not know how to pronounce that word. Pleiades? I'm totally butchering that, but double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Perhaps what this goal that you're trying to create, perhaps it affects a lot of people. Perhaps you have this groundbreaking idea that you're working towards that is going to affect a large group of people for the better. And it's not only going to be, it's a double mission, because not only is it your life's mission, but it's also your purpose here on earth that's going to affect a lot of people. And it's probably why you have all this pressure and all this hard work for this victory. And a lot of people, it might be where your confidence comes in of, can I do this? Can I not? But the death change that's coming in, it's this new beginning. It's you realizing you have the confidence to do that. You're dispelling all the negativity out of your tower, out of your person, and it's going to uplift you, and it's going to uplift the vibration of all those around you and involved to create this victory quicker. And the crumbling, what are you clinging on to? This suggests that maybe you're clinging on to the safety of where you are now. You want to move forward, but maybe part of you is too scared. Maybe you're holding on to the safety of, oh, I'm here now, I'm at the edge. What if I jump? What if I fall? But you don't need to think that. Think of, what if I fly instead? And it goes back to taking the time to review the details carefully and looking at how far that you've come and having these epiphany moments of whatever this change is that you're trying to create, all the hard work, the one thing that is stopping you from bringing this change about quicker is the confidence within yourself. So the overall message I am getting here for you, pile number 1, is to remember to have faith in yourself. Always remember to have the faith in yourself. You are putting in the hard work and you will get this crowning victory that you are after. You just need to remember who you are. Remember why you started. Remember what your purpose is here on earth and with this goal that you are trying to create. And that through remembering that and taking the time to rest and taking these leaps of faith, you will get there quicker. And that is my reading for you today, pile number 1. Next up is pile number 2. Okay, so pile number 2. The overall message that I'm getting for you here with these cards is that perhaps you are a person in a position of authority. Perhaps you are in this position where you have just been on this transformation and you're currently sitting here as the King of Pentacles. You're holding your wish here and you have achieved something you have been dying to manifest, but perhaps now you are on the brink of, well, what's next for me? And you're feeling like as though you need to move forward, as seen here through the 6 of Swords. But the 5 of Wands suggests that this is an internal conflict within yourself, because perhaps you're worried that because you're already sitting here as the King of Pentacles and you've achieved everything, you're worried that if you take this movement forward, that you are going to undo all your hard work and that you will be in a worse position than you currently are. But we have the Knight of Pentacles, and that's showing this movement. Either you making movement towards this new wish, or this new wish, an opportunity coming in towards you. And we see here with the 4 of Pentacles, there's an awful lot of Pentacles energy surrounding this, a lot of wealth and wishes and dreams. And this is you, I feel. And you're balanced everywhere within your wish. It's grounding you, it's in your heart and it's in your mind. And this tells me that all this internal conflict is just out of the normal fear response that we get when we're faced with change in a new situation to deal with. But what this is telling me is that you are already in this great position of authority, and that allows you to project this new dream forward, this further vision that you have to help you grow as a person, because you're already well balanced enough, you already have the good grounding and the good standing, and you just need to take that leap and go forward with this vision that you have. Over here we have King of Spring, a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now, an unexpected supporter of your cause. This could be the Knight of Pentacles. Perhaps the reason that you're feeling conflicted is because you want to move forward but you don't have the finances yet. But this King of Spring card is telling you that there could be a new investor or somebody coming in to offer you some money, or an opportunity arising that is going to bring more money for you to help project this image forward. Say it is that you want to travel. This movement that you want is to travel, but you don't have the money for it. This could be, a family member giving you some money, or it could be at work, an opportunity arises for you to get more shifts or a pay rise that will bring more money, and this will help you. I feel as there's a lot of pentacles or coins, perhaps this conflict is down to money. You need to move forward from wherever you are, whether that's to travel or just personal growth within a business or a company, but you currently don't have the money. But this card is telling you your leadership skills are needed. So if you step up in whatever field it is, whatever it is that you're trying to create, whether it is to travel or just further your business opportunities, if you step up as a leader and you take charge of your life, this Knight of Pentacles, this this person coming in with this money or this help for you, it will come in a lot quicker, but you have to take the first step and step up as the leader of your own life. We also have the Nine of Winter, unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. This goes with the Five of Wands, the conflicting energy. Perhaps this money situation isn't as bad as you think that it is, and you're really worrying about it. Perhaps you're doubting, oh, is this really possible? If I don't have the money now, is it really possible for me to achieve this? But we have the Dreamer. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, and trust yourself. Remember why you started everything. Remember, there was a time before you were the King of Pentacles. There was a time where perhaps you might have thought, oh my God, I will never get to where I am now. But you did it through your own hard work. And now the time is calling you to move forward again. But this time you're nervous about this change, and that's perfectly normal. But the Dreamer is telling you to embrace your true purpose. Remember this calling to move forward and travel and begin this new adventure. And as soon as you take leadership of your dream and stand up and be like, no, this is my dream. Yes, I might not be able to do it right now, but that doesn't mean that I'm never going to be able to do it. And the second you step up and let go of this fear and just stand a little bit taller and be like, there is nothing for me to worry about because I can have this dream, then the opportunities and the universe will respond to you and bring your manifestations to light of this help that is going to help you achieve your dream quicker. We have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution and expression. Perhaps this refers to speaking to people for help. Perhaps you've been trapped within this conflict within yourself and worrying about money, or I don't know, just the fine details of how to get slack. Perhaps it's something that you've been dealing with mentally, and this is sharing your voice. Come out and speak to your family, your friends, your loved ones, your work, about what it is that you're worried about. And this will help bring this person who's going to help you in quicker. But what this is saying to me is you need to speak your dream out loud. And sometimes that involves sharing your worries and fears and speaking out loud what it is that's holding you back in order for somebody to come in and offer you the help and offer you the solution. We have protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Again, call back your power for your dream. You got to this position in the first place through your dreams and your hard work, through your manifestations. And it's reminding you here to call back your power, to let go of these conflicts and these unfounded fears, and call back your power as the magician and the creator of your life. And everything will just come rushing into you, and it will help you take charge of your life. You have yes, just say yes. Don't think that because of these conflicts or worries or feeling trapped in your own head that you can't have this dream. Say yes to your dream and say yes to you. Always put you first and your dreams first. And everything around you in the universe it's just saying yes to you. And we have the Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Again, we have this leadership. And the Priestess, she's divine. It's this divine feminine energy. That can go for if you're both a boy or a girl. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So this is, again, it's this leadership and this idea of how can we step up and take charge and say yes to our dream and move forward. And the way that we are being called to step up and lead is to let go of this unfounded fear and this conflict. And we're being told here, pile number 2, to remember our true power as the King of Pentacles. We are the king of our own wishes. We are the dreamer. And we're currently stuck in the situation of, okay, how can I enhance my life further? And that's frightening. But the overall message here that I'm seeing for you, pile number 2, is the universe will always have your back. And just because this is your dream and your vision doesn't mean that you can't speak out and go and ask for help. Embrace your true purpose, begin this new adventure, and you are being called to step up and lead. And in order to do that, you need to speak your vision out loud, and perhaps go and talk to somebody for help, or ask for somebody for help, perhaps with your finances, or if you're worried about things. And you'll find that as soon as you speak it out loud, people will rush to come and help you, because you are this King of Pentacles and you are this divine priestess who steps up to lead. And then you will see that this conflict will go and you will be able to have this movement forward. And you see there's people here with you. Perhaps this is you in the boat and this is the person helping you move forward. But you will move forward and you will have this new adventure come in for you through your life. You just need to dispel this negativity from you. Remember why you started, call back your power, come out of this negative mindset or this worried or anxious mindset, and take that leap forward and achieve your dream. And that is what I'm seeing for you here today, pile number 2. We are now on to pile number 3. So pile number 3, what I can see for you here today is that you are trying to create a wish. We have the 9 of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment card, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. So from what I can see here is this is you, and you are looking at all your wishes and all your wealth in a loving and admiring way, because you are here with your wish fulfillment. You have got your wish, and you have the world in judgment on your side. That this is quite exciting. We have 3 high major arcana, and we have the world. You have your world. You have created it. You have your wish fulfillment, and I can see here that you're very grateful for it, and that's where the judgment card comes in. You've been judged well. I don't know if that's the right wording for that, but you've been judged well, because you have got your wishes and you are grateful. But perhaps you're a little withdrawn within yourself, and this isn't bad, because you have followed your own light to get here, to create this world, and it's left you in this state of gratitude. And having your world, you feel full, you feel at one with the world. Or perhaps it's that is what you're trying to create, from the other cards we have down here. Perhaps it's that you are currently the hermit following your own life in order to get to the world and this good judgment where you can look at your wishes and see everything fulfilled for you. And down here we have Ace of Spring. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. So what this says to me is that these are your most treasured dreams here. You're clearly treasuring them. But in order to get this wish fulfillment, you need to perhaps move a little bit quicker than this hermit. He's here, he's following his own light, but he's got his walking stick. Perhaps you've been wounded in the past. Perhaps somebody hurt you, or perhaps you hit rock bottom with a business or something, and you're slowly working your way back up. But the world here is judging you on how quickly you can do that. And you will always get your treasured dreams and your wish fulfillment. But the universe and spirit is here telling you to take action and be fearless. Don't be wounded and slow moving anymore, because there are amazing career opportunities and treasured dreams here at store. You just have to take action. Perhaps, I'm not saying this is true, but perhaps you're a bit moping and playing the victim here, pile number 3, as this hermit. You're still following this light, but you're a little bit battered and bruised because of past events and past trauma. Maybe this is romantic, as down here we have the Princess of Summer, a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend. Maybe you were hurt by a friend, or maybe you went through a breakup of some kind and this left you feeling a little bit broken inside, and perhaps your wish fulfillment and these dreams is to have, perhaps you want a relationship, or perhaps you want to feel secure within your friendship group or your workplace or your family. Perhaps it's you want to feel accepted because previous relationships, whatever or whoever that was with, didn't quite work out, and that is what you want from the world. Again, with this, I feel like this could be business, or it could be relationships, and any kind of relationship, romantic, platonic, work-based, any relationship you have with someone, it will resonate with you however it feels best. But perhaps this is what's left you feeling wounded, and you're being told here by the universe that the quicker you move, the quicker you take action and be assertive, as we see here with the Seven of Spring, don't back down from what you believe, don't back down from your dreams, that this will come in an awful lot quicker. Yeah, and from reading those, I definitely see that it is that perhaps you are currently here in this situation, but looking at it from back to front, that is your journey. You are here now. This is where you were. And it's clearly saying to you that it's time to take action and be fearless and be assertive, because this new relationship that perhaps that you want, or these new types of relationships with people, perhaps it's you want to further your relationships with the people around you. Say it's you want to take your relationship with your partner to the next level, or you want to say you have a new friend and you want to become closer, you want them to be your best friend, or perhaps it's with your family and you want your family to be closer. You want your relationships with your work colleagues to be closer and better. You have to stop being wounded. You have to stop feeling like, oh my god, this can't happen because I was hurt in the past, and moving too slowly. The universe is saying to you, no, what your world doesn't require that of you. You will be judged, and you will get this wish fulfillment quicker when you take control of the situation, and you follow this hermit energy in regards to following your own light, but you don't let it affect your life, because these new relationships, these new social events, this new lifestyle as well, will come in a whole lot quicker. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? Perhaps you're triggering yourself through the hermit energy. Perhaps what is triggering you most is this fear of what happened before, and perhaps the mirror is where you look at yourself and all you can see is the broken pieces from the past. And this is a reminder of whatever is triggering you, you need to let go of that. You need to notice where you might be being too hard on yourself and beating yourself up over things that happened in the past. And it's telling you to let go of that. The mirror image in the past, that's who you were, and that's brought you to where you are now. And where you are now, you are so strong and so powerful, and this pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You are in this position now to bring about this new life for yourself that you have always wanted, and to take the action, because you are the oracle, and it's telling you need to raise your vibration, get out of this hermit-like state, and remember your true power. We have here Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess and mystic teacher. The past is your teacher, but you are the priestess and the oracle of your life. You have what you want, and the happiness you feel within yourself is never the responsibility of other people. Again, I really feel this is more pile number 3, a relationship thing, your relationships with others and those around you, and you feeling a bit broken within yourself and not knowing how to trust in these relationships and have them go that bit further. But we have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Okay, we're back now. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Everything will come together the second you take control of your life. The people around you, they are your world. They are here to help you have this wish fulfillment, but you have to take that control within yourself. You need to understand where you are perhaps hindering yourself, where you're being too hard on yourself, and where you need to raise your vibration and take control of your life as this oracle, and just trust in the people around you and trust in the universe, because it always has your back. And again, with up here we have the Tower. You have to dispel this negative energy, and thinking that you can't trust those around you because of past hurts, whatever kind of relationship that was that you had with whoever. And you need to look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. You have to take action and be assertive and play and have fun. Don't be so serious. Don't be so guarded. Take control of your world, because here it's telling you, you have the world at your hands. The universe is only going to bring you good. And that just means that you have to take action. And this new relationship, these new healthy relationships with people who really care about you, they are there. They're right in front of you. But perhaps you're not trusting because of this past hurt. But the overall message I'm seeing for you here, pile number 3, is that you need to, it's time to let go of that. It's time to let go of that past hurt and be assertive and love fearlessly, and just be fearless with life. And all these new relationships and friendships and experiences, they will come in for you because you are the oracle, and you just need to raise your vibration and get yourself up into that high vibration and that happiness in order for your world and your wish fulfillment to come in quickly. But you can do this, pile number 3, because you are so loved, and thank you for letting me read your cards for you today. And lastly, we have pile number 4. Okay, pile number 4. What I'm seeing for you here is that perhaps you are someone with a position of responsibility and authority, and you've worked your way up here, and you got yourself here very quickly through the Page of Swords. So perhaps you, as an apprentice maybe, and the sword is fast-moving energy, and you very quickly, from this apprenticeship or this, I don't know, say you were at university and you just graduated and you suddenly get this high position job. Perhaps you very quickly went from undergrad to CEO or something like that. Anyway, as we have the Empress, you created this through your own hard work and manifestation, and you're seeing here as the Queen of Pentacles too, this position of authority where you got to very quickly from where you previously were. But this brings with you a lot of responsibility. With the Two of Wands, you have the world here in your hand, and this is your world that you have created, but perhaps this is leaving you feeling weighed down a little bit with responsibility, and perhaps this position came about a lot quicker than you anticipated, and here we have the Three of Pentacles, suggesting celebration and gatherings with friends of all different kinds. We have a nobleman, a jester, and a monk. Perhaps this new position of responsibility has placed you with a wide variety of group of people, and you meet many different people. But what I am getting from this is that you're perhaps feeling a little bit weighed down with responsibility, and you're missing on the gatherings and the carefree. Perhaps this position doesn't give you as much time to go out with your friends as you would like. Perhaps you have to work in sociable hours, and you're grateful to be in this position because it was your wish, and you were here as the Empress, sitting in the fruits of your labour, and you have the world in your hands. But perhaps you're starting to feel a little bit weighed down with the responsibility, and you want to enjoy this position but also feel carefree and be able to go out with your friends. And here we have the world, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. This is reminding you that this was your journey from the page to the Empress, the page to the Queen. You have completed that journey. You have got there, and this is the new success, and you have this freedom, even though you have this new responsibility to look at the future of your company. Perhaps you might be looking to the future of, oh my god, where can I go next? And that will show itself to you. But right now you've reached the end of that journey. Now it's the time to have fun, and you know your responsibility, but because you have this authority, you have the freedom to go in any direction. You have the world in your hands, and you can go out and celebrate. We have release. Let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities, time to move on. So perhaps in the past, as you were working your way up, you did sacrifice your social life and your friends and, I don't know, just the fun side of life in order to get to where you are. And again, I keep forgetting that these are up here. Look to the future with hope and optimism, and play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So this is reminding you that perhaps that's where you were. Perhaps that's where you were, working your way up, and you sacrificed having fun and your own happiness in order to get where you are. But this tower moment here is reminding you that you are here now. Your journey here is complete. Now it's time to remember that you have the world in your hands, and that if you work hard, you got to play hard too. You got to go out and you've got to have fun. We have 10 of Spring, ask help from others, all work and no play. Again, what did I just say? Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Yes, you have responsibilities, but you still have to have fun. And this is a reminder to not take life so seriously. Ask help from others. Just because you might be in charge of this new situation, of this new company, or this new position in work, or whatever you are, doesn't mean that you have to work all on your own. Or even if you're self-employed and you've reached your goal, you've reached this position where you have all this responsibility, maybe it's saying maybe take on new people, or maybe give other people some responsibility, especially if you're in a group work setting. It's reminding you that you do, even though I'm guessing from this that you are quite a in a good way, an ambitious person. As we have the Empress, you create whatever it is that you want. And this Queen of Pentacles, you sit on your own throne with your wishes and you see your own world. But what this is saying to you is that maybe if in order to have fun and to go out with your friends, you need to ask someone, I don't know, maybe ask someone to swap a shift at work, this could be saying. Or maybe it's you've reached that point in your company where you've got it built up so much, but you need to take on more people in order to, so you're not working around the clock all the time, so that you can go out and have fun and look to the future with hope and optimism, and stop thinking, oh my god, I've got my dream, but it's so much hard work, what's next, what's next? It's saying to you that you need to let go of that responsibility just a little bit, because you are in the position of authority and responsibility, but sometimes you need to unburden yourself from some of those and perhaps share out the jobs a little bit more. we have the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So you as the Empress, as the Queen of Pentacles and the creator of your own life and your own business, or your own your own life, whatever it is you've created, you have the rite of passage. This is yours. And if in order to go out and have this celebration, you need to cross that threshold, but only you can do that because you are the person in the position of power. And in order to do that, you need to go out and, I don't know, perhaps put those job opportunities out there for other people. You have to take that control and get other people on board, and to let go of the fear of just needing to have all that responsibility. And you need to cross that threshold and just let your hair down and trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? There are so many people out there who are going to support you on this journey that you're on, or that want to support you, and perhaps you're scared that if you give responsibilities to other people that they won't do it properly. This is saying to trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? You have this support for people out there. Or perhaps this might be, I've just thought, perhaps you're a mother. With the Empress, you are the mother, you birth your own creations. Perhaps you've recently had a baby, and it's gone from being the child to being the mother. And perhaps now you're at that stage now where your child's a little bit older. It doesn't, they don't need your constant care. Like, well, obviously they need your constant care, but they're at an age now where they're a little bit older, where you're perhaps missing going out with your friends. And sorry, my battery died. But my dog's outside. But perhaps you're at this where you miss going out with your friends, and you need to trust that if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Perhaps it's you're afraid to ask for a babysitter, or you're afraid to ask a family member if they can just look after your child for an evening so that you can go out and have fun. But it's saying to you that you will be supported, and you need to let your hair down. We have this awakening, energetic upgrades. Yes, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So it's telling you that you need to have this new way of life. You have done an amazing thing, whether it's building your company or having a baby, and you need to remember to. Okay, I've had to switch to my phone camera because the battery on the other one just wasn't cooperating. So to quickly, because I don't have much space on here either, that perhaps you've had this baby, or whether it's this company, and it's reminding you to have fun and to raise your vibration and trust that you will always be supported on this journey that you are on, and that you will always have the help, whether that's from a babysitter or a family member, or asking people at your work to step up and help you out with a few more things, because you will be supported so that you can go out and have fun and play and live this future life that you always wanted. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Perhaps this is a habit that you've had. This is perhaps how you've been your entire life, where you've been so dedicated to your future that you forget to let your hair down at times. And it's asking you to break this chain and upgrade your energy. You are this beautiful Empress, this creator of your life, creator of life, if it is in fact that you are a mother and that you recently had a baby. And it's reminding you here that you need to, pile number 4, what I'm really seeing here is that whatever the situation is, whether it's work or parenthood, that you need to just get out of your comfort zone and break that chain of responsibility, and remember that you are allowed whatever it is that you want from life, and that you are entitled to go out and have fun despite having this responsibility. You have the world in your hands here with the 2 of Wands. This could also be 11, 2 wands, which is, we have the 11 card, but I always see 11 as a very divine number. And it's saying to you that you are divine, you are this Empress, you have worked your way up, you have gone through this transition, but just because you have this new position of responsibility does not mean that you should sacrifice your fun and your social life. The Tower here is representing this change and this need to break the chain of these patterns in your life. And so what I'm really seeing here for you, pile number 4, is remember to, you are amazing and you are in this powerful state in your life, and you just need to remember that there are those around you who want to help you, so that you can enjoy life as well. Work hard and play hard. And thank you for letting me read your cards today, pile number 4. That is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards. If these resonated with you, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and comment down below which pile you picked, and if it resonated with you, I would love to know. And